Good afternoon and welcome back to the Weather Centre on the first day of the new year. This morning started off clear and warm from the start over the northern parts of South Africa, where it's very hot this afternoon. But over the western parts, a cold front made landfall in the early morning hours, brought between 5 and 10 millimeters of rain to the southwestern Cape, and it's now reached Port Elizabeth, where it's already causing very windy conditions along the eastern Cape coastline. Rain expected to clear along the south coast of the western Cape. Scattered thunderstorms are likely this afternoon over a great part of KwaZulu-Natal. Very low risk of storms today for the eastern parts of Limpopo, but isolated thundershowers could occur over the southern lowveld. Now, the wind forecast shows very strong winds along the eastern Cape coastline. After this morning's balmy conditions in Durban, it's become very windy, strong southwesterlies today. Speeds up to 55 kilometers per hour in PE, and it's also breezy over the western interior. Let's take a look at the progression of the strong winds. It will start moderating along the south coast of the western Cape, pushing up along the eastern coastline, and overnight we're also expecting strong southeasterly winds in the lowveld. Tomorrow we can start seeing the increase of wind speeds along the west coast and the northern Cape, and then by tomorrow afternoon light winds are expected over much of the interior, but it's going to be a breezy day along the west coast and the adjacent interior, with fresh winds still likely along the eastern Cape coastline. The South African Weather Service warns against a high fire danger today over the western and central interior, which includes the Free State, where it's hot and breezy this afternoon. There's also a warning for gale force southwesterly winds between Cape St. Francis, and that will spread up the east coast to reach Maputo during the course of this evening. Now, taking a look at our synoptic analysis, behind the cold front, gale force winds will start moderating overnight. We're expecting low cloud and rain to push in over the lowveld in the adjacent escarpment, resulting in a much cooler afternoon tomorrow than it is today. The western parts will experience clear and warmer weather tomorrow, but it's going to be breezy in the extreme west. Morning temperatures start off quite low over the southern and western interior tomorrow, 6 degrees for Sutherland overnight, 12 in Bloemfontein and De Aar. Johannesburg dropping to a low of 15 degrees, 18 for Durban, but it's going to be another warm night over the northern parts, and we're expecting a low of 22 degrees in Lephalale tomorrow. On Tuesday afternoon, thunderstorms become possible again over Gauteng. Pretoria is still hot at 33 degrees, and we'll start seeing rain clear over the southern parts of KwaZulu-Natal. By Wednesday, it will be very hot and clear over the western parts of South Africa. Thunderstorms in northwest as well, and a bit of rain still in the forecast for Richards Bay and Bombela. That's all from the Weather Centre. Enjoy your afternoon.